Buck Rogers. It's got everything in it, every ingredient. George made a movie that he wanted to see, not a movie that he thought the public would want to see, because if he thought that if he'd made a movie like that, we would be seeing a disaster film again or something like that, probably.
A touch of the Flash Gordons as well in this.
It's got whatever you want it to be. It's a pure entertainment. It's like a roller coaster ride, and it can be interpreted as long as you enjoy it, which is the intention of it.
Luke would never say that. I'm sorry. Well, in this version, see, I'm talking about the George Lucas Star Wars. This is the next generation of Star Wars, so I almost had to think of Luke as another character.
Something that George initially set out to do was a kind of 3-act saga with these 3 trilogies, and I think we felt that we should honor and respect that.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
He's not my Luke Skywalker. I said to Ryan, I said, Jedis don't give up. I mean, even if he had a problem, he would maybe take a year to try and regroup. But if he made a mistake, he would try and right that wrong. So right there, we had a fundamental difference.
I think that the thing that George never did was maintain the status quo. And I think that that's really important because...
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
What's up, everyone? It's first time streaming on this channel, and my face isn't even going to be on it, but hello. I saw somebody asking in the chat, why am I streaming on this channel? I'm trying to build it up so that way it gets monetized. So that is why. And also, I kind of want to keep all of my art together, like all of my art streams together. And, you know, just all my art content, because the other channel really isn't made for that with the algorithm. But so I got more Gina prints in. I ordered a lot of them, so because they kept selling out. So I ordered a ton. I ordered more Darth Maul because I was running low on him. And then, let's see, Darth Maul. But then also I got bookmarks. So these were just, let me see. Let me grab them. So I did color studies a while ago, and so I was looking at Frank Frazetta, landscapes, and looking at the colors that he used, and so I decided to do like some color studies and just see how it all worked and stuff. And so I decided, because I've just kind of had these sitting around, and I'm like, let me do something with them and be a little productive. And so I decided, I was like, oh, well, I always need bookmarks and stuff, so maybe I'll make some bookmarks. And the thing about them is you can't customize them. Like, these are a matte finish, but these are a glossy finish, so you get my thumbprints and stuff. I don't think I'm going to sign these, but I just kind of wanted to show them, because then I got, like, tassels and stuff to go with them. So maybe I'll experiment a little bit with those while I'm on here. But, yeah, so I'm going to be signing these. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the bookmarks and stuff? Also, let me actually tweet this out on the Twitters. I'll just say I'm going live. I'll just post live. I actually I was in a really good mood, and then I got really pissed off because some asshole left a really asshole-y comment on my, let me see if I can pull it up. It really, really pissed me off, though. Let's see. Yeah, somebody just said something really rude. And so I usually don't get, if I do get mad, I don't comment, but I did comment back because this asshole accused me of capitalizing on Gina's firing and situation. And I'm just like, go fuck yourself. I did this painting way before Gina got fired. So go, like, I don't know how else to say it. It's like, just go fuck yourself for accusing me of that. I worked really hard on this painting, and, I do prints of all of my paintings, and I always do that, and I always sell them on Etsy. And I mean, I sell them for, I mean, relatively cheaper than what I find other people sell prints for. So the fact that somebody accused me of that just really, really pissed me off, because I'm just like, I had no idea that this was going to happen. How on earth was I supposed to know that she was going to get fired? And just all of that. Where the hell? Why can't I find it? So that really pissed me off. So I was in a really good mood, and now I'm just kind of pissed off. So hopefully I can get back in a good mood, because I don't want something like that to ruin my day. But the way I'm ranting about it right now, it kind of feels like that's what's going to happen. So yeah, here, I'll show you guys. So let me share screen real fast. Yeah, for those, welcome everyone that don't know what I'm talking about. So I posted, this is over on my like live or my regular channel. And so I posted this, that I'm going live, and this person thinks that like I'm capitalizing, and you know, it really pissed me off. I usually don't get pissed off by these kind of things, but this, it's like, to say that when it's like, how was I supposed to know she was going to get fired? You know, I just did a painting, and I specifically colored it and did it this way because I heard purple was Gina's favorite color. And yeah, I knew she was getting heat from those assholes, but still, it's like, I painted this to make her happy. I didn't paint it because I thought that it was going to be this huge selling thing. You know, I didn't expect it to be this way, but haters are going to hate. So this is why I'm in a bad mood. That's why I'm explaining this to everyone. So I apologize if I'm not as chirpy as I usually am. But let's get on to signing these. Get back in a better mood. But hello, everyone. Nice to see 55 people in here. I am trying to get this watch time up, so that way this channel can get monetized and stuff. And I am working on the video for this Gina painting. I'm actually scripting it out because it's going to be a lot of color theory and me explaining why I picked the colors that I did, how I used it. And obviously, you know, this is a picture of Gina that doesn't exist. Like, you can't find a picture of her making this expression or with this hair at this, you know, angle and stuff. So I kind of drew what Drew Sturzan does, which I have a ton of pictures of the person, and I use all of those references to create an image that no one has ever seen before. And if you ever go and watch like the Drew Sturzan documentary that's on Amazon Prime, he explains that. He's like, yeah, this picture that he did for Big Trouble Little China with Kurt Russell, he's like, that picture of Kurt Russell doesn't exist, you know. And he's like, Kurt Russell never posed for me and looked like that. He's like, that was, he actually posed for the body wise. He's like, that's my body, and you know, I had references of Kurt Russell's face, and that's how he did the Big Trouble in Little China thing. So for Gina, I looked at a bunch of different references of her face, and a little birdie told me her favorite color was purple. So I decided to do purple, and I did an analogous color palette. And an analogous color palette is when you use one side of the color wheel. So that's why you have like the violets and the blues. And yeah, so in the video, I'm going to be doing a lot of color theory and then explaining my like the references that I used as far as her face and her like expression and stuff. And so I don't script things ever. So this is my like first scripted video ever, and I absolutely hate it. I'm learning right now how much I hate script and like screenwriting, I guess is what you would call it. It's not my forte, but as far as getting information out there, because this is a very informative video, I feel like it's the best way to go. And conveniently, since I film myself painting, you know, the media part is already done. I just have to get the voiceover and the script done. So that's what's taking the longest. Can Anna get Gina to co-sign some prints? Yeah, so Gina actually messaged me on Instagram when this painting was first done, and she told me that she loved it and she offered to sign some prints. So I'm gonna get bigger prints. I usually don't get, you know, larger prints, but so I'm gonna order larger prints, and these are really nice quality. I'm gonna get ones that are a little bit thicker, and I think maybe closer to like 8 by 11 or 8 by 10 size. It's just, I have to find a printer that I like for that, because it's weird the way that the printing world works. So I've gotten bigger printings from the printer that I use for these small prints, and they're okay, but I want like thicker quality, and the paper that they have isn't what I like. So I have to go to a different printer to get larger prints. So I just have to find one, and then I'm going to do it. And they are going to be a little bit more expensive, because it's going to cost me a lot more to get larger prints, especially at the quality that I want it. So that's going to be the only thing, and there'll only be a limited amount of Gina prints, and I'll have to number all of them. That will be a fun process right there, especially since I'll have to like hand number them. So you guys will see my terrible handwriting on things, and that can be fun. More super simping, please. Yeah, I hope you guys like Wake Up Cecil the Drunk. I sent them the link. So, you know, they have the link. And I don't think this is going to be a particularly long stream. It's just going to be, you know, me signing these. But hello to everyone that's here. Can you guys all please make sure that you smash the like button? It will really help out the channel with the algorithm. Please and thank you. I do want to make this channel, you know, to the best that I can. My other channel kind of happened on accident. And so even though I, you know, not to say I don't try my best on that channel, this one, it's not going to be a lot of content all the time. I know, you know, in October I did Inktober. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that again this year. Oh my gosh, this one's all messed up. What the hell? You see, it's, oh, maybe that. No, this is definitely, I can't sell this one. It's got like you guys can't see it. It's got like scrapes and stuff on it, which does not show up on camera, but if you held this in your hand, you could clearly see it. So that one is going to go over there. Let's finish this. I'm glad though people are getting their prints in. I had to order new mailers, and so they're not in yet. And so I can't send them out until I get the new mailers. So they should be, I should get them on Monday. And then everyone that's ordered these that I've been waiting very patiently. So thank you. You guys will all get yours soon. But are you going to be doing a Henry Cavill print? Probably not, just because my undying love for him, if that's not creepy enough, and my simping isn't creepy enough, I don't want to be the person that painted a picture of him, because I feel like that might actually creep him out. I mean, who knows? He might appreciate it, but that's a level of creepy fandom that I don't want to cross, because I'll just be sitting there doing a photorealistic oil painting of his face, and that just, I don't know. That's either going to be my in or my restraining order, you know? Are you allowed to sell Star Wars prints on Etsy now? Cool art, by the way. It inspired me to do Cara Dune. Oh, so for those that don't know, so you can do fan art. So fan art is 100% legal. I believe that law got lifted in 2012 or 13. I'm not entirely sure. I just know it was around that time, because I was in college when it happened. And so that's why whenever you go on Etsy, you see a ton, like you'll always see Disney princesses or Star Wars characters, Star Trek. So fan art is 100% legal. The only thing that you're at risk for is if, like, there's this one guy, he just does concept art, right? But it's fan art that's concept art. But so if you're doing fan art, which it's 100% legal to do, legal to post, legal to sell, but you're at the risk of the company ripping you off at any time. So there was this one guy, he did absolutely amazing Ninja Turtle concept art. It was 3D, super realistic, all done in like Moto and ZBrush, and it looked fucking legit. And guess what happened? When they did the new Ninja Turtles movie back a few years ago, all of the designs were completely ripped off of this dude's designs. And he can't sue them. He can't, take them to court, anything, even though they completely ripped off his designs for Ninja Turtles. Because it was fan art, they can't do shit, or he can't do shit. And so that's one of the risks. I've actually had that happen to me before, where I did I did something and, they saw it and they liked it. And now it's their promotional material, which really pisses me off. But it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it because that I run the risk of that, of having, my fan arts or my ideas stolen. So that's the one risk. And also, if you do something, I mean, you have to make sure that you clearly list it, that it's fan art. Just, you want to protect yourself. But yeah, you can make prints of characters. And that's one of the reasons why I can get away with doing like this print. Because, okay, and this is what I'm going to be talking about in my video. You can't find this photo of Gina anywhere. That's where I kind of fucked up with Darth Maul here. I looked at a photo of Darth Maul. This photo of Darth Maul exists. You just type in Darth Maul and you'll be able to find this photo. The difference that I was able that, I don't get flagged for things is that the colors are different in my painting. I enhance certain colors that, you can see in the photograph, but there's a difference between photography and then what an artist can see, because when you're painting, there are colors that your eye can see that a photograph will never be able to register, which if you look at the Darth Maul painting, the Darth Maul photograph, this, it looks black, but my eye, and when a human looks at it, we can see the blues. We can see that, this red has more yellows in it than it does violets. And so that's why these colors pop a little bit more in a painting than in a photograph. But so with this Gina, this photo doesn't exist. Like I said, this picture of her face does not exist anywhere. With her face looking like this, with her hair like this, with her costume like this, it does not exist. So if I were to sell t-shirts like I do on my Teespring or over on my Etsy, no bot is going to be able to flag it because this photo does not exist outside of from what I created. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in my art video that I do on this. So that's something that I feel like if anyone wants to do their own fan art, don't copy a photograph. You can look at a photograph for effort or for references, but change aspects of it. Never just, don't do what I did with this, which is copy it. I mean, I didn't copy it's the same pose from the photograph. So I didn't copy it, and I even like enhanced the colors. But if you don't want to get flagged, like when I try to put it on Teespring, it gets flagged every single time. And they try to say that it's a photograph. And even as much as I can say, it's not a photograph, it's an oil painting I did, Teespring doesn't care. They are just like, no, this is too much like that photograph of Darth Maul that already exists. So it screws me over there. So that's why, just for your own, because I did this not expecting to sell prints or to, sell merchandise of it. So I wasn't thinking about that when I did it. I just wanted to do it. And I bit myself in the ass there. But so that's why my Darth Maul or my Darth Vader print doesn't get flagged. This one doesn't get flagged. My Qui-Gon one doesn't get flagged. Luke doesn't get flagged, because even though I'm taking things that already exist, I'm enhancing them in ways that don't. So I hope that kind of explains that. So yeah, if you guys want to do fan art of stuff, you can sell it. That's why you see any convention you go to, go on Etsy and just go type in Cinderella or in Cinderella artwork. You'll see so many because it's completely legal to sell fan art. So that was a very long explanation, but that's going to be in the video I do of Gina and me explaining like why I chose this color palette. And a lot of people ask like, why don't you use natural colors? And I'm like, cause I don't want to get in trouble. A bot is not going to flag this, And then I saw a lot of people complaining about the blue and stuff. And so I'm going to be explaining that as well. And it's not, even though I did have a photo reference of this light source, which this one dude on Instagram got really pissed, and he's just like, I'm an artist, and as a fellow artist, you should know that what you did is not accurate. That light source doesn't exist. And I'm just sitting there looking at my photo reference going, yeah, dude, I have a photo reference of this exact light source and how it works, but okay, whatever. And so I clicked on his Instagram to go look at his work, because he's all acting like he's the best artist on the face of the planet. And I mean, I feel like a baby could draw better than him. Like, it's really hard when somebody is drawing like stick figures to think, wow, that's a really bad stick figure. But it was like, think about the worst stick figure you could possibly imagine and times that by 100. That's how bad this guy's artwork was. And it's not even stylized to be that way, because some people, they purposely draw bad for that specific style. And this wasn't that. This was somebody, you know, one of the worst artists I've ever seen acting like he's fucking Picasso. It kind of made me laugh, so I wasn't as irritated. I was like, oh no, you actually think you're good, and that makes me feel sorry for you, bro. But so this light source does exist, but the idea I was actually going for is, if you don't do digital art, you probably don't have to deal with this. But as far as if you're on like Photoshop and you change the colors, or you change the saturation and you're dragging it from side to side, and if you enhance certain things, that's kind of what I was going for. And I want to show that in this video, as far as how you can achieve crazy color palettes, and you know how people do it all the time on Photoshop, but how you can achieve it in a traditional medium. And for those that are wondering, this is an oil painting. If you ever buy my prints, you'll know I have everything listed like on here, like where you can follow me and stuff, but then also it'll say like the name of the painting and what medium it is and what year I painted it. So that's usually pretty important. But yeah, so just in case anyone was ever wondering, that's where you can find this kind of stuff. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions? I have the chat pulled up, and I'll try to look up and catch as many as I can. And guys, this channel is not monetized yet, so I know that there's no super chat button. I do have a Streamlabs thing. Let me get that banner up. So if you guys want to like donate to Streamlabs, that's the link that I just put across the banner. You don't have to. But just in case, because I know that somebody, when I was on Twitch, and my Twitch channel isn't monetized, but you can connect this, people were doing that. Again, you don't have to. I have the chat pulled up, but just in case, it's there. And also, guys, if you want to get this, it is on a t-shirt. That is on my Teespring, and the links for all of this is in the description of this video. My Etsy is on there. My Teespring is on there. My art Instagram is on there as well, if you guys want to check that out. And then I think there's one more thing that's there. What is it? Why am I blanking on what it is? I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah. Let me get my Etsy back on there. All right, let's see. What program do you use to do art and stuff with? I use Photoshop, but this was done with oil painting. So this is actual oil paintings. So I'm actually sitting at my other desk, which is right over here, because this is my computer desk, and then I have my art desk where I have you know, all my paint set up. All right, so that stack is done. I have another giant Gina stack here. Yeah, so yeah, I use Photoshop. That's what I learned on, and that's what I like. So guys, and look, this is how many I freaking ordered. I ordered like 500 damn prints, just because they sold out, and I was so overwhelmed with the orders, which thank you, by the way, to everyone if you did order it. I really, really appreciate it. That's incredibly kind of everyone. And I'm just so happy. Oh, what the heck's up with this one? Put that over there. Let's see. You bought a print? Oh, well, thank you. I'm just waiting on mailers, and I should be receiving them Monday, and then I'll be able to send them all out, because I got new mailers, so that way things don't get damaged. For a while, it was fine with the ones I was using before, but then because of COVID, the post office just stopped caring, and they started destroying my damn prints, which really pissed me off. So I was like, you know what? I've been waiting to see if like I would need more sturdy ones, and you know what? I found the perfect ones, and they work awesome, and I haven't had any complaints since I started using the new ones, and I'm really happy about them. They're a bit expensive, but they are so freaking worth it. And I got like all these stickers and stuff to put on them, so I'm having fun with it. I'm a girl, so I fucking love stickers. Got stickers, but got to put stickers on everything. I was trying to find the same mailers, but get them in black, because I think that would be cool, and then I could write on it with metallic pins. Getting more professional, I guess, as far as Alex doing commission work. I am not currently taking commissions. I do not have any time for commissions. I am working on so much shit right now. I have one painting I'm almost finished with, which is the last commission I did, but that is for somebody's Indiegogo project. I'm working with Jeff from World Class Bullshitters. The only reason I said yes was because he asked me like 2 years ago when I actually had some free time. And then when I started working on it, of course, is when I didn't have any free time. So I always just refer if people are asking for certain things to my friend Sav, because she's an extremely talented artist. And, you know, she's been kind of backed up on commissions too, but she has more time available than I do. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. Just not that I wouldn't love to do it. I really don't have time for anything. It stresses me out. I don't have time to play KOTOR. I don't even have time. I started working on a Bo-Katan painting. I was working on an R2-D2 painting, and I don't have time to work on either of them anymore. It's like, my goal for like the last 3 years was, my New Year's resolution was that I was going to do a new painting every month, and that has not succeeded. So, yeah, it's always my goal though. The hope is there. The ability to fill that out though is not. Just time, so much to do and so little time. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, when you use Photoshop, which drawing tablet do you use? I have a Cintiq. So this actually right here is a Cintiq. A Cintiq is basically a computer monitor screen that you can draw on. If I'm doing, I used to have a tablet. I have no idea where it is anymore. Maybe I gave it away. I don't know. But I used to have a Wacom tablet. And I actually prefer that for 3D modeling on ZBrush because my hand's not in the way when I'm modeling. But I use my Cintiq and it works out pretty well. I like having a Cintiq because there is a bit of a disconnect when you're staring at a screen as compared to like, see, you're not looking at where your hand is. How long did it take you to make the Gina painting? Fucking forever, man. Each painting takes minimum 20 hours. And so Gina, I actually did relatively fast. I think I finished it in 40 hours. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Basically, the end of December, all of January, I worked on it little bits at a time. And it is very time consuming. And that's one of the things. Sometimes, the more work you put into something, you're just overdoing it. But when it comes to oil painting or traditional art, sometimes the more time you put into it, the better the outcome is. And so that's one of the things. It is a very large time commitment. Let me adjust some of this and move this over. So many prints. I feel like I'm going to be signing forever. Signing forever, which is a great problem to have. By the way, I'm not complaining. Not complaining. Let's divide that out. There we go. Oh, I'm tired. Just got tired all of a sudden. But I hope everyone's day is going well. And this year's been treating you good. What is it? Oh, Drunk 3PL. I sent the link to Drunk and Sav. Sav's at yoga right now, and Drunk is Drunk is at a theme park, so good for him. Good for him. Let's see. So it's funny. Everyone is everyone's talking about Henry Cavill getting canceled now because he dated Gina. And I'm just like, bitches, I beat all of you guys to that news. I know what Henry Cavill is doing and what the news is around Cavill. I follow Cavill more than I follow Star Wars, I feel like, at this point. I'm like, I know exactly when that man is on the fucking internet. and when he's posting and when he's going and running through the fucking woods and is breathing into the microphone. I'm just like, I am on that like a hawk. And so these people trying to cancel Henry, I saw that happen in real fucking time, man. And so people are commenting on my videos like, did you know that Henry Cavill is getting canceled? And I'm like, I was the first person on YouTube to come out with a video on that. That's where my Super Simp video came out, which if you haven't watched it, go check that out. People appreciated my Super Simp costume, which, I mean, I had to get in the super suit to defend Henry because I am 100% Super Simp for Henry. I would buy his bathwater. If he had an OnlyFans, I'd be his #1 subscriber. But so now people are like, Anna, did you hear about that? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was the first person to report on it. But the Quartering did a video on it. And I kind of laughed because I was like, oh my God, the only time I will beat the Quartering to a news topic is when it involves Henry Cavill. Oh my goodness. That's when you know you're a super simp. But yeah. Let's see. Sav got her Twitch stream tomorrow. Anna, did you get some help from Az or others for 40K? No, I haven't talked to Az in a really long time. Yeah, Nick Ricada was kind of talking to me a little bit about it. One of my other friends that's on the Jack Show, Captain Chokeout, he gave me a lot of great like lore behind it the other night after the Jack Show because he paints Warhammer. So he was explaining it to me because I actually tried to find girls in Warhammer. Like I was like, are there any figures that are girls? And I used to do this when I was a kid. I used to collect, like, if there was a Princess Leia action figure or Padme action figure, freak Mon Mothma, anytime there was, like, a girl action figure, I would buy it because I was one of those kids that, like, I had to have a girl figure for every boy figure. And, of course, there weren't as many girl figures as boy figures. So it made it kind of fun. It was, like, every time I went to the store and I'm like, and then I would learn about, you know, female characters that I didn't really know much about because, you know, it's kind of rarer to find them. And so when you do find them, it's like, oh, who is this character? You know? And so, why was I talking about this? Why did I get on this topic? I just had a brain fart. Let me see. Let's see. Where was it? What was I talking about that got me on that topic? I remember Sav. I was talking about Sav and action figures. I don't know. Why did I get on that topic of action figures? Sorry, I totally had a brain fart. But hello to 90 people that are watching. Thank you so much for being here. Please smash the like button. It will really help out my channel and the algorithm. Because I am trying to grow this art channel. And guys, I see Ryan is talking about it in the chat. Oh, so once I do get prints from Gina, and she signs them, and I'll sign them as well, so they'll be signed by, you know, like the artist and the muse, I will do an announcement and a video on it for when they go, you know, when they go live on my Etsy. And so that way, anyone that wants to get them, it's not going to be, you know, a pre-order or anything. It's literally just going to be first come, first served. We'll get them. And so I feel like that's the fairest way I can do it. Painting Warhammer figures. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, I was looking up, you know, Warhammer 40K figures on Amazon, and I found, like, these sisters that I guess are newer. But so they were girls. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'll get those. They seemed like pretty religious, which I found out Warhammer is like a religious game. And, you know, the God Emperor, and if you don't believe in the God Emperor, they like kill you or something. And there's like sidekicks, and you have to sacrifice 1,000 sidekicks to keep his brain alive every day. And I was like, what the hell kind of shit is this? So I found those ones, but then I was on Amazon and I found all these elves and stuff. And then he explained to me that that's like, there's OG Warhammer and then there's Warhammer 40K. And so Warhammer, like regular, is just kind of like Lord of the Rings. And so Warhammer 40K is set in the future. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. Peaches is calling me. So let me pause this real fast and see why he's calling me. Sorry about that, guys. I should have played a clip for sound. So I get these, like, they're thinner tips, but now they're kind of signing, they're being kind of fat the way that they're signing. I guess that's what happens the more you use them, and I don't like it like that. I like kind of thinner signatures. So Peaches has puppy fever, and he wants to get Tulip a little brother. And I'm like, she's going to be mean. Like, we have to, if we're going to get another puppy, we have to take Tulip to go and meet this puppy first. Because Tulip is a little shit when it comes to other dogs. And she is so mean. So it's like, she has to like the dog first. Because I'm like, if we get a puppy, first off, she's going to be so jealous because she is a spoiled, rotten brat. And she gets mad at the cats if they get more attention. And she is such... that. It's our fault because we spoil the shit out of her because she's so freaking cute. But she knows she's cute and she knows she can get away with it. But Peaches is like, I want her to have a brother. We need to have her have friend. And so he's been looking at other Pekingese puppies. And I'm like, we have to go take her to go meet these damn puppies before. And if she doesn't like it, we can't get it. Because I'm not going to have a puppy and have Tulip and this puppy at war and have Tulip bullying this puppy. Because we already know she's going to get super jealous because it's going to be a puppy. And we're going to be like, oh, it's so cute, it's a little puppy. But he's like, there's a puppy. And I'm like, I love puppies, but I know my dog. And I know how much of a butt she is. I hope everyone is doing well. Fat isn't very body positive. And what did I say was fat? When did I talk about something being fat? Oh, well. But yeah, so Cecil keeps yelling at me to do Warhammer 40K painting videos. And I'm like, that's way too much of like Henry bait. And he's like, no, just do it. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to feel like I'm fishing. I'm fishing for Superman with fucking, Warhammer painting videos. And I got like base color that somebody recommended. And so I started painting one. I don't know anything about this character, but just started just to see what it's like. And I was told to paint like 6 at a time, and then you do kind of an assembly line. And by the time you're done with the 6th one, the first one's dry enough for you to add on. So I was like, oh, that's cool. So I guess I can start doing that. I just have to record it. Henry bait. It really would be Henry bait if I'm doing a freaking Warhammer painting video. But the thing is, usually when I'm like painting and stuff, I don't want to get it on my clothes. I'm either wearing a really ugly t-shirt that's covered in paint, or I'm wearing like a sports bra and stuff because it gets really hot in the studio, especially during summer. And so I'm like, oh my God, if I'm painting that, like it's going to be just hell having to like record a video, like a painting video especially, and be on camera. And Cecil was just like, yeah, that's even better. And I'm like, oh my God, that's way too, eccentric for my tastes. But I don't know. We'll see. Get Cecil painting 40K. They don't have to compete with Cecil for Henry's attention. I'm not down for that. Let's see. Have I ever played the free version of World of Warcraft? No, I haven't. I really, really like the whole lore of WoW, and I love the art of WoW, and I watch the cinematics, and I have the books and stuff, and so I'm fascinated by the universe of World of Warcraft, but I'm super, super bad at video games, and I get really frustrated really easy. For those of you that know, that have watched me play KOTOR and stuff. And so I never really had friends that played it or were into it. Especially video games and stuff. It's kind of easier to get people or find people that are into movies. But when it came to video games, I didn't really know anyone. And there wasn't really anyone that could help me or explain things to me. So I had to do, research by myself. But of course, we didn't really have a computer. or internet until I got into high school. And so I couldn't really do research on it. But once I was able to watch, the little cinematic videos that they have and stuff like that. And, I always just liked orcs, and I like the concept of them. I like that they're aliens too. And so I have like the World of Warcraft art book and like the other stuff, like those other books that they have coming out. And I know like some people that work at Blizzard and stuff. And so I always wanted to work there. But then, I kind of got other opportunities come my way before Blizzard. And then, this kind of happened on accident. And from what I have heard from the people that work at Blizzard that I'm friends with, that are all constantly trying to find other jobs, it kind of made me sad about that. And so I'm like, all right, it's not the best work environment. Considering even my friends that work there, they're like, they're always looking for other jobs. And I'm like, oh my God, that's, unless you've been there for a long time and you're, because there's people, if you go talk to like the greats that have been working there forever, they have great times and, they got great paychecks and great benefits, but everyone else, it's like, especially if you're just starting there, it's not the best work environment. And, you don't get the most for your time, energy, and effort, and the appreciation just isn't there. So I'm like, ugh, it kind of is, a blessing in disguise that I never got the opportunity to work there. What the hell? Let's see. I don't know why this one looks off to me, but I think it's just the lighting. Yeah, it's just the lighting. It looks a little lighter. Yeah, Blizzard does not pay much. I make more at the job that I have now. And also, so the job that I have now that I don't really like to talk about, my actual work, but it's so convenient because it's when it's not COVID, we do have events where I'll be able to go in person and, see all the other people that I draw along with. But it's honestly just all freelance, and I get to do it from the comfort of my own home, and I just get hit up with a job and I do the job and I get paid, and it's nice. My boss is awesome. And, the woman that works under her that I'll, usually like the manager that I'll work on some projects with, she's awesome as well. And it's just a great work environment as compared to the people that I've worked with before and the places that I've worked at before. I really enjoy it, and the money is great. The job is great, and what I create is great. And, it all kind of worked out, and YouTube happened as well, which allowed me to do other things, which I know I've teased about it a lot, but Disney is like, wanted to sorry, I kind of got distracted by a comment on the screen, and I do not remember what I was talking about, which happens. That's kind of why it's harder to do art streams, because I lose my train of thought all the time. Ethan has talked about this, where it's hard for him to draw and talk at the same time because he'll lose his train of thought. That just happened to me. If I look up to look at the chat, I lose my train of thought. But hello to the 96 people that are in here. Please smash the like button. I would sincerely appreciate it. It'll help my channel out with the algorithm. Please and thank you. Let me get this up here and see. Oh, no, there's 102 people watching. Well, thank you, guys. This should really help me out with my watch hours. I kind of want to get this Gina video done because, like I said earlier, if you guys weren't here in the beginning, I'm scripting out the video for Gina, and I do not write scripts. I've never written a script for a video. This is my first one, but because this has a lot of color theory, I have to do that because it's going to be a very informative and educational video. And that's kind of what I want my videos to be, because I get a lot of questions on my subject matter or the techniques I used. And I mean, I paid a lot of money for art college, but in reality, a lot of the things that I've learned and techniques that I've seen, you can learn it on YouTube. And so there's not really a need for people to pay all this money to go to art college. The one thing I would say is like, yeah, you meet a lot of people, but you get those years of experience because you're literally drawing or painting every single day. And that is the most important thing. If you want to be a good artist, draw every single day, paint every single day. That's the only way you're going to improve. And again, if you are just joining, these are bookmarks that I got. So I did these were color study paintings based on Frank Frazetta paintings. And so I decided instead of just letting them sit here, I would do something with them. So I made, you know, this is the painting, and then this is the bookmark to go along with the painting. For whatever reason, the lighting on this looks a little weird in this lighting than the painting, but I mean, they look the same in person, so I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, so these are going to be available on my Etsy. I don't know how much I'm going to sell them for, but I bought I bought these tassels to go with them. Let me show you. So I'm working on a comic, and so I made this for my comic. This is a character. This is concept art for a character in my comic, and so I got this special little stapler thing, or this hole puncher thing, and I got a little tassel for it because I read a lot. For those that don't know, I read so much, and I've been reading a shit ton of comics lately, and I hate it when people bend the pages, and so I've always had bookmarks, and so it's so handy. And some people don't like the tassel because they say it gets dirty, but I mean, it helps me because then the bookmark slips inside the pages, and I'm, as compared to just like grabbing the bookmark and grabbing the tassel and pulling open to the page exactly. So that's just something. I don't know how much I'm going to sell these. It is going to be kind of tricky to ship these with the tassels because I don't want anything getting bent or, you know, messed up. So that's something I got to figure out, but that's going to be on my Etsy. And these prints are on my Etsy as well, guys, if you do want to purchase them. But let's see. So you have a full-time job, Anna? Yeah. I mean, here's the thing about art. I don't know, like, it takes as long as you need it to be, or as long you know, for you to get the job done. So if it takes me 10 minutes, then I'm done with it in 10 minutes. If it takes me 10 hours, then I'm done with it in 10 hours. So as far as full-time job, it's really weird to say that because like my full-time job is everything. I mean, everything that I do is a full-time job. Running my YouTube channel is a full-time job. Doing a painting is a full-time job. But my like job, my main form of income, that, yeah. But that's, you know, projects that, you know, you do as they come in. So it's called freelancing. So one job might take me a month to complete, you know, one project. Like this one project I did a few months ago back in fall. I had to do 10,000 portraits in 4 weeks. That was more than a full-time job on top of having YouTube and stuff like that. So, yeah, 10,000 portraits. And of course, none of it I can show. That's the one downside when you do work for other people is you can't show the art. And so when I do it for myself, I can show it to people. But then there's also times where I don't have time to, you know, do art for myself because I'm so busy working. Sometimes I don't have time to do videos because I'm so busy working. And back when I was doing 10,000 freaking portraits in 4 weeks, I was like, oh my God, my hand hurts so bad. But that's a good problem to have, right? The best video game editor I know, learned everything off Google. She never went to school. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. I always saw myself as an artist and I enjoyed doing it, but I was never really good at drawing, you know? I thought I was, but looking back, I'm like, I was not good at drawing, but everyone around me wasn't good. So me and the level that I was at, everyone thought it was good. You know, I don't think I was good at drawing or painting, but I always wanted to be. So I had to go to art school to be able to learn these things. And I had to go to art school to be able to meet the people that I did and get some of the skills that I got, because it's not an accident because it was intentional from the other person. But so I actually was in the hospital and I lost feeling and I couldn't grip a pencil. I couldn't lift anything in my right hand, and I am right hand dominant. And so I actually, in the middle of college, right before my final, I was in the hospital and I couldn't draw. I couldn't grip a pen or a pencil. And I was like, what the hell? I spent years learning how to draw and I can't anymore. I can't hold a pen. I can't grip a pencil. I can't even lift my purse in my left hand because I was in the hospital because a bad person decided they wanted to do bad things to me, and I ended up in the hospital. So I had to email all my teachers, obviously, and my guidance counselor, and let them know, like, hey, I'm in the hospital. I don't know, I can't grip anything. This is my injuries, my page-long list of injuries that I'm going to have to deal with. And, going into court cases and missing, whatever school's going to happen next semester. And I had this one teacher who is an incredible artist. And he actually, Del Monte, which, the fruit, like whenever you buy fruit and bananas and stuff. Well, he was my oil painting teacher. And when I emailed him about it, he was very concerned, and he spoke to me outside of class, and he taught me how to paint differently and how to hold a paintbrush so it didn't depend on my ability to grip with my thumb right here, because this is how you grip it. So actually, it's weird. My fingers are a bit, everyone teases that I have long fingers, but you can see, I don't know if you can. So this finger is actually thicker than this finger, and so is my index finger, but that's kind of naturally how it goes. But so he taught me how to use the muscles right here in these fingers and not rely on this muscle right here to grip my pen or my pencils or my paintbrushes. And he taught me a technique on how to paint so that way I could work around this, because I still can't draw the same. And that's why I don't do a lot of traditional drawings. I usually do my drawing all digitally, because I have to constantly flip my canvas, because when I draw with this hand, there's always going to be a slight angle to it because my eyesight isn't perfect anymore. And my, hand, my ability to draw isn't the same anymore. And it's never going to be the same from before. Because before, I used to be better at drawing than I was at painting. I enjoy painting more, but I used to be able to look and do a photorealistic drawing, no problem. Now, I have to really, really work at my drawings. And there's something wrong with my eyesight. Like, I don't have depth perception, but also because of my injuries, I don't see things the same. I don't see colors the same. And so it'll look perfect to me, but I always have to send my drawings off and say, like, hey, what's wrong with this? And so when I'm doing it digitally, I can see it and I can flip the canvas. And so there's tools there that help me a lot. But as far as traditional medium, I don't really draw anymore. I just go for painting. But that's why when I did, and you can go see it. You can go see my drawings that I did on my Inktober here on this channel. And so, on my channel, if you go and watch my Inktober videos, you can see there's some times where there are certain characters where the faces are slightly off and the eyes are slightly off, because when I'm drawing it traditionally, I don't see that. Like I said, my eyesight's a little bit messed up. My ability to draw with my hand is a little bit messed up. So that's kind of why I focus more on painting or doing digital work. And, a lot of 3D. The 3D thing kind of changed my life, because it's like, oh, if I'm sculpting traditionally, that's a whole different monster. But just doing it in ZBrush, oh my gosh, makes my life so much freaking easier. I was miserable when I couldn't draw during my ACL surgery in high school. Drawing was my stress relief, but learning to move without using my right leg to stand was hell. Well, you could draw sitting down. Yeah, I rarely draw standing up. I'd have to be back in like a life drawing class. But then again, when I go to the zoo and I'll draw there, and then when I was at Star Wars Celebration, I was drawing. That's one thing. I don't really like going outside around other people because, like I said, when I was in the hospital, it had to do with a bad person that decided to do bad things to me. And so I used to be completely fearless about going outside. But then after that happened, like Sav's my best friend and we met in college. But Sav used to come and like walk with me everywhere because I don't know, there was just something. I was terrified of going outside and being around people, and I still am. And, you know, something like that will happen. It'll, you know, that's going to be something I have to live with, and it's a fear I'm going to have to get over. But it's like, you know, one second of not paying attention and getting put into a situation that, you know, you never thought you would be in, you know, it's pretty traumatizing. And I like to think of myself as a person that I don't really let things like that affect me, but it does. You know, I think about things that I never used to think of before that happened. And so it just, it made me kind of like, I always bug Peaches. I'm like, come to the grocery store with me, come here. And he'll just, even like walking Tulip, I thought that, you know, even when I was contemplating on getting Tulip, because, you know, I always wanted, I love animals and I love having dogs and stuff. But I was, you know, I was pretty insistent, like with Peaches, I'm like, you have to be there with me when I take her on walks and stuff like that. And he's like, she'll be with you, you'll be fine. But it's just that fear aspect of it that I could just, you know, in 1 second, my life can completely change. And, you know, it's something that I have to get over. But that's kind of why I'm more of a hermit nowadays. Because before, I used to spend as much time as I could outside. And that's what I did when I was a kid. You know, it's like, I hated being inside. I hated being around my mom and my sisters. I'm like, I want to go outside and play with the animals and, you know, just be free. And so being inside was, you know, I couldn't wait to get out. And now I'm kind of the opposite. It's like, I'm counting the seconds until I get to get back inside and be in, you know, in my house. It's different when I'm at, you know, my parents' house in their backyards, and because, you know, my dad still lives on a ranch. And so that's different because I'm safe. I'm at, you know, a familiar place. But even going to the grocery store, I'm like, God, you know, it's like counting the minutes until I get back home. Let's see. I'm almost done signing these. This is actually going by pretty fast. But hello, everyone. Welcome. I know I keep saying that, but I know people are leaving and people are coming in. ×2 to forge a Cecil signature. Oh my gosh. I mean, I got Cecil's signature. Cecil sent me a whatchamacallit, a Baby Yoda sketch of him, of Cecil as Baby Yoda, and it's in the background of my video, so you can see it. Grocery shopping sucks. It does suck. But I like picking out food that I like. That's one thing that I do enjoy being an adult, is I don't have to wait for my mom, because my mom takes forever when she's shopping, but I get to put whatever I want in the freaking grocery cart, you know? But is there, let's see, for the 113 people watching, thank you so much. If there's something that you want to know specifically, or you have any questions about art related, let me know in the chat. I have it pulled up so I can see it. See if you have questions about certain techniques, or how to do certain things, or why I choose the subject matters that I do, let me know. How old are you? I am 9. I'm 9 years old. I identify as a 9-year-old. So Gina prints are all now signed. So how Henry Cavill got canceled? He's not getting canceled, or people are trying to cancel him. It's not going to work because he is perfect. He is the embodiment of perfection. And I will super simp for him all day. People are losing their minds. I posted some clips on Z Twitters of the new person that's going to be doing, you know, doing the Superman, and how much he hates white people. Fun stuff, guys. Let's see. Oh, look, there's Sav. Let me get my mouse over here. What's up, Sav?
Hi. Thought I joined for a bit. Could only stay for like half an hour.
Oh, no problem. Are you done with yoga?
Yes.
How was it?
It was good. Yoga's
Say
like,
hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone. Good.
This is my first live stream on my art channel, Sav.
Nice.
What do you said you had are you streaming or working later?
I'm working, so I have an art class. Oh my God, why
cool.
did I do this? Ugh.
Is it the kids?
Yeah.
What are you going to teach him today?
I don't know yet. I was hoping I had more time to look at that this morning, but my yoga partner took forever to get ready for yoga, so she just took up my time. So right now I have to kind of slowly
scramble.
Yep.
So what's new with you?
Not much. I mean, same old, working on commissions or streaming on Twitch, and that's it.
Yeah, how's the Twitch stream going? Is it growing?
I'm almost at. I need at least 50 followers to become an affiliate, so I'm almost there.
Oh, that's awesome, guys. There's 109 people in the chat. If one of my mods can drop Sav's Twitch channel, go follow her on Twitch because she does digital art, and so digital means drawing in Photoshop or Corel, but drawing digitally, and so she's there and she's awesome. You guys can go ask her questions if you guys want to learn digital art. I'm not going to do very much digital art. I stick to traditional as far as painting wise and stuff. But go check out Sav's Twitch. Do you like streaming on Twitch?
Yeah, so far.
Not glitchy for you or anything?
No, I haven't had that issue. If I have problems, technical problems, it's with Photoshop. For some reason, like my hotkeys stopped working all of a sudden.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, so they'll work for a good, and I think I've realized what it is now. If I have a huge file, they stop working. I don't know. I haven't 100% figured it out, but that's my theory. If I have a huge file that I'm working on, they stop working. And the only way to get it to work again, I have to restart the computer. Like I can't just exit out of Photoshop. So, yeah. It's annoying, but I have to work around it. Hey. Stop it.
Do you use Streamlabs or you just stream? What are you streaming from?
Streamlabs.
Oh, so you figured it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I need to figure out again. I totally forgot how to use Streamlabs. But if you guys, my Twitch channel is linked in the description of this video. Oh, I think it is. It might not be actually, but I was going to say I host Sav on my channel. So if you follow me on Twitch, you can go to my the channels that I host, and Sav's is on there. So if any of my mods are looking for that, which I don't think I have very many mods on this channel. Let me try to go see. Look, Sav, I got bookmarks.
I saw.
Should I round out the corners? And because I have where's that other one I just had? Fucking A. Lose everything. Oh, here we go. So I have this one, and so this one has rounded corners, and then I got the tassel. I don't know if I'm going to do that with these ones, though. I like to round the corners because this always pokes me.
Maybe do half rounded, half, I don't know, because it depends on people's preference. So
I know.
I mean, I would prefer them rounded because eventually, after it being worn out, the paper separates.
Yeah.
So.
Anna, you going to do a KOTOR stream again? Yeah, I just don't have time. That's the biggest problem is I'm fighting against time. I want to do all these things. I don't have time to do it. And KOTOR is actually my favorite thing to do on YouTube. I can sit there and play KOTOR all day, every day. And then my friend just made me watch all of the cinematics for SWOTOR with Darth Malgus and Steel San, Bastila's kid, right? She's Bastila's daughter. And I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. So I want to play SWOTOR as well. I just don't have time. And now, because Henry Cavill hinted at the BioWare movie or TV show getting made, I'm like, I need to go play BioWare because I can visualize this character as Henry Cavill and my body is ready. Yeah. Oh, Sav, did we ever talk about the Army Hammer thing?
I mean, just through text, but that's about it.
The toe thing, right? The cannibalism?
There's a toe thing? I just know about the cannibals. I didn't really look into it.
Oh my God, Sav! For reference, everyone. So me and Sav, we watch movies together, obviously, and we watched this movie, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., which had Henry Cavill and Armie Hammer, and I was shocked at how hot Armie Hammer was because I'm like, ooh yeah, Henry Cavill, and then Armie Hammer with his Russian accent. Me and Sav were like, hello. Yeah, one of the things that he said to this one chick is that he wanted to cut off her toe and keep it in his pocket.
Okay, that I didn't read that, but I read about like him wanting to drink her blood.
No, this one girl, he said he wanted to cut her up into tiny pieces and leave her in a pile in the hallway and just fuck her every time he walked past her.
Well then.
This shit is weird. It's like, oh my God. Like, but to be fair, because Jessie did point this out, she's like, he didn't like commit any crimes. He's just like, that's, I guess, his sexy time talk.
Yeah.
It's just very extreme and, you know, not normal for a lot of people. But he didn't commit any crimes that we know of.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but I don't remember talking to you about.
I mean, hey, people have things that work for them and things that don't. So.
I know. That's just not what I was expecting. It's like, this dude is freaking loaded. His parents have money. His family's going to have money for the rest of freaking time. And not only that, he's handsome and talented, but he's got, you know, this deep, dark flaw thing. I'm like, they should have cast him in the 50 Shades of Grey movie. Maybe that'll be the next step to it. Uh-oh. Tulip trying to get in?
50 Shades of Torture, more like it. Like actual.
I know, 50 Shades of Cannibalism. Dude, because that was a fan fiction of Twilight. So, hey, they could do a fan fiction of Silence of the Lambs and have Armie Hammer be like Hannibal Lecter. Just change the names a little bit. There's always something. Yeah, there is. There is always something weird about these mofos. It's like, now I gotta look at people and be like, you seem like a normal person, but there's something deep, dark secret about you. What the hell could it be? Because that was the last thing I expected from him. Did you finish your New Girl piece?
No. I have one more character to work on. I'm like jumping between projects, so I'm doing multiple things. I'm working, let's see. I'm working on two commissions, and I'm gonna start working on a third one. And
can you say what your commissions are?
I mean, they're two of them are for Twitch. They're emotes for Twitch for two different clients, and then the other one can't say yet.
Okay. What are the emotes? Anything fun?
Well, you know Isaiah. So Isaiah,
yeah.
Actually.
Oh, Isaiah's on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. He's been streaming lately. He does plays music from time to time. I mean, I know there's like the whole Twitch and music thing, but and he does like music, like virtual musical Mondays on there, which is kind of nice because like I miss musical Mondays.
Fun.
And
I
like
miss musical Mondays.
And so people from San Francisco sometimes like go and just chill and we just chat.
Oh, that's fun.
There's that, and he like streams games as well. And then my friend's dad has a Twitch channel, and so I'm making some emotes for him as well.
Your friend's dad?
Yeah.
How random.
And then I have two other people listed, like lined up for Twitch emotes as well. But other than that, like I'm working on, so I have my New Girl side project, and then I have my Poison Ivy and Catwoman side project, which I'm going to try to finish tomorrow on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to come watch me. And what else am I working on? I forgot. I have like multiple things. I need to open up Photoshop and then I can figure out what it is.
fun stuff. So I remember I told you about this project? I have 16 pages sketched out already.
Oh wow.
And so I started inking and coloring the first page, and I'm getting really excited about it. But I mean there's going to have to be it's going to be minimum 60 pages, but I don't even think that's enough to get this first part of the story out. But it's actually going really fast because I don't really like to do like digital drawings like this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm doing it all on my iPad, and aside from like the lines and stuff because you can't really do that as well in Procreate. But it's coming along, and I'm having so much fun doing it. I might bug you about doing something for it as well.
That's fine.
You want to draw some bugs?
Sure.
Oh, and let's see. Oh, bye, Ryan. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone for being here, by the way. I'm trying to get this channel monetized because it would be fun to see, like, if this can actually be a good way for me to get my art out there. And YouTube doesn't promote channels if they're not monetized and if they don't have a certain amount of subs. So I really want to grow this. And it would be fun if I could actually make this more of a priority as compared to like just a little side hobby for educational and, entertainment purposes. So thank you. I appreciate that. Reverse your response to no. What's the matter with you? What do you mean? Reverse response to no. What was Nell's question? So, Porkins, I'm going to make you a moderator. No, I'm not me on here. Go switch account. Sav, do you want to comment so I can make you a mod as well?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
No, I did not watch the IGN thing because that's going on right now, and I've been on here streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. Awesome.
There we go. Commented.
Okay, let me make you a mod. There you go. Did you find it easy to transition from traditional to digital? No, that is the biggest pain in the ass I've ever had to experience. Same with you, right, Sav?
Yep. For the longest time in college, I avoided like the plague to work traditional until it was like my 3rd year.
Yeah.
And I had to. And I was like, motherfucker. Because even my first class that I had to do traditional or digital work, I convinced my teacher to do traditional. So, yeah. And I hated it. The first time, I even bought a bamboo tablet to practice. And people are like, oh, in 2 years, you should be able to pick it up. Nuh-uh. I still can't fucking work on a bamboo. I could, you know what? I can digitally paint, but have me draw lines or a sketch.
Oh, I still hate it. I hate it so much.
And then when Anna and I took our first character design class, we had to use Cintiqs to, or like they encouraged us to start using Cintiqs to trace out our work. I hated it the first time. I threw a tantrum in the lab.
Oh, I know. We were losing me and Sav were the fucking worst. And I think that's why we got along, because we hated what we were doing, but we hated it and we did it all together. So we're like, fuck this shit.
And it was weird though.
Way to try to do it traditionally before digitally. It's such a pain in the ass, but honestly, if you just do it every day, you'll get better.
Yeah.
I know that's like a typical response, but honestly, that's the best way to do it. The more you do it, the more comfortable with it you'll get. I still hate it.
No, it's true though, because like every day I feel like my drawings are getting better. Even when I could draw in different styles, and I feel like each style is improving, even though I don't constantly draw in that style. But that's because I'm practicing and I'm learning from everything that I'm doing. So honestly, that is the only way you're gonna improve. Practice
it is.
progress.
Let's see. I have more prints of her. That one's messed up. I have so many things to sign. I could want to just sign everything so I could put everything away. But all these prints that you're seeing, guys, are available on my Etsy. If you want to go check them out, please and thank you. Are you gonna make prints of your fan art of your DC character?
So
like that one of Rogue was awesome. That's been my favorite one. I don't know. There's something about that Rogue you did that I really like.
I'm gonna fix her up a little bit just because the hair looks terrible now that I look back at it, and now that I know.
I like it. You're crazy.
I mean, I've learned more on how to draw hair. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, digitally, because traditionally I love drawing hair, and everyone would tell me like that's the worst thing to do, like it's the hardest thing to do, and I'm like, what are you talking about? It's easy. It came to easy.
I know, I like drawing hair. It's not that hard.
But
to be fair though, we did have Thomas teach us how to draw hair, so
no, like ever since even in high school, when we first had to tackle drawing hair, my teacher said I did a really good job. So and then when I took what was that was it like intro to still life or no, it was that charcoal class
it Z? Which one?
The charcoal class where like the final we had to do a portrait.
Was that Z or was that analysis of form?
I think it was analysis of form. So it was like the first class that we took.
We had that class together though.
No, we didn't. But even when I took that class, like the teacher specifically said, hair is going to be difficult. You're going to hate it. So spend as much time on it as possible. But it was easy for me. And I was like, you don't have to tell me that.
Oh, bye, Porkins. Thanks for stopping by.
The hair was the first thing I did because it was easy. But digitally, because like I'm still trying to figure out brushes and what brushes work for me and which ones don't, because not every artist is going to utilize the same brush the same way, because it might not work out for you. It might work the brush that some other artists that you follow that you've downloaded because you see that they could create amazing art using that brush, it might not work for you that way. You might find a different use for it. So that's I've been playing with a bunch of different brushes to figure out how to do hair textures. So
this is stupid. This is doing some look at this is the difference of that one, and now it's doing some square shit. What the hell? Sorry. What the heck is going on? Is it broken? Oh yeah, by the way, everyone, I do this by hand. If anyone was wondering, they don't offer this on the website.
oh, yeah.
All right, man, that's what's wrong. It was just. All right, there we go. Now it's gone. Well, that's fun. All right. Which one do you like better?
Sorry, changed the. I like the rounded one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat, what do you think?
Especially
do you like rounded or do you like square?
Especially since you have like those smooth transitions of color and like those gradients, it gives it the painting's a soft look. It has a soft look to it, so the rounded ones kind of help out. Like even the top of the mountain, it's still pretty rounded. It's not a sharp peak, so it goes with the whole feel.
What do you guys think? Rounded or whatchamacallit, square? Because see, this one's already getting kind of messed up. So I like them when they're rounded, but sometimes it's cool if you just do opposite like that. It's a little weird. Rounded. Okay, everyone likes rounded. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll just hole punch this for the next couple hours. Yeah, rounded is better. And then I'm kind of scared to mess this up, but I want to see how this looks. Oh my God, come on. Jesus, why is that so hard? That's what she said. And then I was going to get green, but I'm like, no, this needs to be blue. I have these.
Okay, I think I'm gonna show my kids how to draw a face today, and then next week we'll make it a face.
A face?
Yeah.
How old are these kids?
Like 10 and 12.
They're gonna learn how to draw a face?
Yeah.
What have you taught them so far?
Well, we talked about shapes and how, like, when you're looking at an object that you want to draw, you want to look for the shapes to break it down. So we started off with trees.
Oh my god, these smell like dirt.
I started off with, we drew graphic trees at first, and then we did another tree that was a bit more detailed. But I had them break down the tree into different shapes. And then they also had to draw a tree house over their tree.
Is this the same place that you used to work at?
No, I wish.
Did you like that place better?
Huh?
Did you like that place better?
I mean, I miss my kids, and I know they miss me. Like, they were sad when I left, and the parents liked me. But it's also under new management since the director passed away, which I still find really very crazy. That he.
You want to tell that story?
So.
The chat has spoken. Yeah, guys, I listened. Rounded it is.
So about 2 years ago, I was working at a private little art school that was being run, and I'd been there for almost a year, and I was about to move, so I had turned in I didn't do a 2 weeks notice. I gave them 2 months because I was like, they need to find another teacher to hire, especially because the director really liked me as an instructor. And
how's that? Do you like that with the tassel?
That looks nice.
What do you guys think, with or without tassel?
It brings out the blues.
I think so too. I also, it's like, it doesn't, because a bookmark can get lost in the pages, and with the tassel, it helps, And also, so my comic book, it's going to be about butterflies and dragonflies. So that's why I have like butterfly and dragonfly little things. Tassel, pretty with. Okay, cool. So all of these, I think, are going to have dragonfly tassel. But I have this other punch. Let's see. Let's just test, see if this one's better. But, let's see.
Stupid chair.
Ow! Fuck! Oh my god. I just snapped my hand.
Ouch.
Yeah, I didn't, this one sucks. I ordered a bunch of different ones just because I didn't know how they were going to be, because I found these on Amazon. Oh my god, it's stuck. But, come on. I believe in you. This is not a good thing. And this went way too far down on this thing. Well, this is stuck. Come on. Okay, well, I'm going to just destroy that. All right, that's not a good one. R.I.P. that one. So this one, are you teaching them how to draw digitally or traditionally?
Traditionally. Like, I mean, I draw digitally on my Cintiq because that's, like, I need to figure out how to set up I need to make room on my desk so I could actually draw traditionally and, like, figure out a way to prop my camera to put down on the desk. But, I mean, they work on paper. I just work on the Cintiq, and they get to see it because I share my screen with them.
Okay.
So, like, it makes it easier. But I haven't worked with color with them yet because I just want them to learn basic lines and shapes for now. And then,
are they pretty good at it?
Yeah,
are they learning?
So far, they're learning. I mean, they take what I teach them, and then they make it their own, which I like because I remember from art school, they're like, forget everything you know. Don't put any of your, don't put any
of your own creativity in this.
Yeah, it's like, just copy it, like, exactly as it is. And then towards the end, they're like, forget everything you learned and putting your creativity into it. But then again, still kind of input what you learned. So don't completely forget
thank
everything.
you.
So it's like, so in other words, I could have still put my own creativity in it, but you're just confusing me now and making me question everything. So like,
Oh, somebody's asking, Sav, do you have an art page on Instagram?
yes, I do. Let me drop the link. But yeah, so like I didn't tell them they had to copy me word like as exactly. They kind of on their own did it, and I was like, oh, that's fine. Like if you want to add a swing set to your
What's this?
treehouse, or if you want to make your treehouse bigger or whatever, like, but they took what I taught them and, like I said, they made it their own. They put a little story into their drawing.
What do you think, Sav, with the purple bookmark?
That looks nice.
Yeah.
Do you have green tassels or just purple and blue?
I have green.
I think the
But
green would look. Huh?
The green one is for this. You see? The green could work for this one. I guess I can switch it around. Guys, here, I'll do this one, and you guys can tell me which one you like better. So I got pissed off earlier because somebody left a comment going, I've bought in your prints before, but I feel like you're capitalizing on the Gina situation to sell shit. And I'm like, fuck you. You know, I did this painting before anything happened with Gina. It really pissed me off. So I started off the stream in a bad mood, but now I'm in a better mood. I think it's because you're here.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Green. You guys like green better with it? Really? I need to use these blues.
I think the green, I mean, the blue looks nice, but the green, so I think the blue would accent more the purple mountain because you have that blue. So it's, that blue's more of an accent tone or color. So it would kind of like make it pop more. And then same with the green tassel on the blue mountain, because you have green at the bottom, you have a nice break of blue and then a nice, like.
Chat, what do you like better with the blue, with the, we'll call it the blue painting? Do you like the green tassel or the blue one? You know what? I guess when I put these on Etsy, I'll have a little drop down and people can pick if they want a green or a blue one.
Yeah, so just do half and half. And then once you run out of one, you just change it and say like you only have the blue tassel.
Yeah.
Or the green.
I'll just put. So I also have this one I got pink for. But now I'm like, the pink could also work for this one too.
What does the pink tassel look like?
The pink tassel's for this one.
I think the pink would look nice with that one.
With this or this?
I think the purple would look nice with the one you're holding right now, and the pink would actually look nicer with the blue.
The blue?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try it.
The pink and blue on there are accent colors, so.
Let's switch it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. There we go. Oh my god. Fucking A. I don't know why this thing is so hard to do. Okay. So, blue. Aw, Sav, they like your Harley Quinn.
Thank you. Which one?
You should
There's
pull
like
up
multiple.
your Instagram.
There's multiple Harley Quinns.
Pull up your Instagram and I'll share your screen.
Okay. Let me just find share screen.
Oh yeah, you're right. This does look good with the blue because it pulls out that one blue piece.
Yep.
You know what? I got all these colors, and you know, you're right. You are right. I'll just have to figure out which one the purple looks good with, because I guess.
Well, no, I don't. So like my grandma wants to like repaint the house and redecorate it. So I've just been in such a like interior design mood, and I'm like, you got to think about accents. You your base colors and your accents. Come on. That's been my mindset lately. Okay, share screen. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. I don't know which Harley Quinn they're talking about, so I have like 3 or 4 on here. I don't. The older ones look terrible, and I need to.
Spoiler alert, guys! Harley Quinn is like Sav's favorite. Just in case you were wondering.
She's my She's so much my favorite that half of my wardrobe is red and black. I'm not. I mean, there's blue too, but that's also subconsciously. So my 2 favorite comic book characters, I got Harley Quinn and Spider-Man, and my wardrobe is mostly black, blue, and red. Yeah.
Click on the Batman or the Catwoman and Ivy.
Okay. So
so this one it looks good with the pink. Oh. Yeah, that's nice. You really got a line there for Catwoman.
So this one is actually based off of someone else's drawing because they did a drawing your style challenge. Let me see if I can find them. Oh no, that's not it. Oops. Go back. Did I put it in here? No, I didn't. There we go. Let me scroll down. So this artist I follow. If I could find her original, I should have just gone to her. Let's see.
They're saying, "Where's Harley?"
Oh yeah, that was the thing. She's like, I'm not gonna draw Harley in this one. So I'm gonna, because I didn't come up with the outfits, although I did. Oops, I didn't come up with the outfits. So these are her sketches. She did multiple outfits for Ivy and Catwoman, and so these were the ones she liked out of her thumbnails that she made.
Mm-hmm.
But I chose different ones. So I really liked the top half of this one, but I wanted to give her the boots from this one. So that's what I did. And then for Ivy, I went more with this look. But I used this color instead because I like the really bright green. Because when I think of poisonous things, I think of bright colors. So yeah, so this is her drawn her style or in your style challenge, and I want to do another one. I'm gonna use the same poses because I'm like doesn't much. I mean, but I'm gonna redo their outfits so it's not hers.
Which
exactly.
superhero would Anna be? I'd be Catwoman.
Yeah.
Me and Sav already got our shit down, but Sav always switches between Ivy and Harley.
It's because Ivy's a redhead.
Yeah, Sav would be Ivy. We need to find who's our Harley.
No, I'm Harley.
I know there's not another person to this.
I'll do half and half.
I know. I guess we're both we both have our insane moments where we fantasize about a dude. So we both have our Harley moments.
I'm more Harley than Ivy. I just want to be Ivy because she's a redhead. That's pretty much it.
There you go. Cecil. Cecil's Harley.
So eventually I want to still use the poses to this drawing and just change the outfits out because I kind of want to make some merch. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. And I'm going to add in Harley so it's completely different. But yeah. This is one of my Harleys.
That one that's like if Alvin or Hey Arnold had a baby with Harley Quinn. That's their kid.
And then here's my older Harley, which I think it looks terrible now. I need to fix it. That was my older.
There's the rogue I like.
Hold on, I think I passed Harley. Oh, there she is.
See, with her hair like that, it made me think of ice cream.
My Ivy again. There's my rogue. I just need to put more expression in her face because she just looks very flat. And I need to fix her hair. Everything else is fine.
I like it. I like everything about it.
I need to make her arm a little bit longer. It's a little too short. Same with Jean. I need to fix Jean's hair. Like this part of her hair right here is okay. I just need to fix the back part a little bit. Like these strands
So
don't.
Sav has like a redhead. She's got a ginger fetish, so that's why you see all these characters.
What time is it? Okay. I'm going to stick on around for like 5 more minutes and then I got to go.
Okay, no problem.
And this is my other Harley. I think I'm going to recolor this one. Like reshade her at least. I'm going to reshade her because the shading here is very simple. I used that stupid fluff brush because that was what I was working with before, and that's like the worst brush to work with.
Which brush?
The like round soft brush.
Oh, I use that all the time.
I know, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to break away from it and use other shit. So that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, fuck that. I work for myself. I can use whatever I want.
Another Ivy I did. Like these drawings are getting worse and worse because they're older, but I mean, just from
It
drawing
shows the
constantly,
evolution of your skill, Sav.
yes, it's getting better. I did some, what's it called? Runaway fan art. Did I post all of it? No. I did some Cloak and Dagger fan art. Where is the Runaways? I think it's up here somewhere.
Your Vampirella one was good.
Oh yeah, my Vampirella. Which, yeah. I gave her a tan on her legs because I didn't want to draw her boots because I like drawing. I like walking barefooted, so I like to imagine every character I draw is barefooted. So majority of the time you'll find a character barefooted. Although I know how to draw shoes, I can draw shoes. Like
Yeah, I mean, you don't.
shoes, feet.
There's Sav's self-portrait.
Yes, one of my self-portraits. See, look at barefooted. Shoes.
I like how you drew Sokka.
I know. My aunt's like, you make him look like a girl because he has lashes. I was like, Sokka has lashes, so it's fine. Those
Yeah,
dogs
he does. I thought that too, but then I'm like,
those dogs are known for their lashes. Like every schnauzer Instagram page I follow, the thing that you see pop out the most are their lashes because they try to keep them very long. Sokka's lashes are actually not as long, but I don't care. He got some awesome lashes. I'm jealous of his lashes. Yeah. Got my...
Oh my gosh, I was just thinking, I watched the best Batman movie ever the other day, and I thought of you because Poison Ivy's in it. And no, it's not the George Clooney one.
Okay. Well,
but no, it's
I was gonna show off my forgot.
It's Batman, Two-Face, and Ivy. I think you'd like it a lot.
Oh, please. I never finished this. I think I saved it on a...
What one was that?
The Runaways.
Mm.
So...
That was the one with the dinosaur, right?
Yeah. Oh, the lace. Yeah, I'm going to have to get going because I need to finish setting up for my class.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for popping on.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll just go back.
Ah! Let me stop sharing. Well, bye everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Follow
Bye,
me
Sav.
on Instagram or on Twitch or on Twitter. I'm on all of those. It's at Sketch Savvy.
All of the places. Just go follow Sav.
Yeah. At Sketch Savvy. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Ugh, this is such a pain in the ass. Oh, you know what? It's probably getting full. That's why. But yeah, now I'm done signing everything, which is nice. But now I'm just doing this, I guess. I don't know how long I'll stay on though. Yeah, so that was my best friend from college, guys. Oh yeah, this is definitely fucking A, man. Okay. It's hard to do because I have fake nails on. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. That's why it was being weird. It got full. overfeeling. Yeah, but Saz's a really talented artist that she doesn't give herself enough freaking credit for. But she's awesome. And as much as she and I hate doing digital work, she's very, very good at it. So maybe I'll just hole punch all of these and you guys can see me hole punch things. The back inside of making art. The place that I order from, they don't do rounded corners. And usually when something does do rounded corners, they charge an arm and a leg for it. And I'm like, fuck that. I'll just do it myself. I'll sit here and I'll watch Star Trek. You know. Pump out some of this. I was actually surprised. I've been rewatching DS9, and usually I don't think of it as like it's not my go-to Star Trek to watch, but I've watched it like 5 or 6 times now, and for some reason, like every time I watch it, I get something new out of it, and I'm actually enjoying it more than I ever have. And I have like I went on this kind of rant about how I hate Bajorans and Bajor because Kai Wynn just pisses me off more than anything. And then people yelled at me and they're like, no, Annie, you got to think about this with the Bajorans. And now that it's something that I realized, but, you're aware of it, but you don't realize it until somebody points it out to you. And so I'm watching it with this whole new light and I'm like, wow, I'm really enjoying it. This time through more than I ever have. And it makes me sad that they only got like 7 seasons each show. And I'm just like, you guys should have at least had 10. It would have been great. Like, could you imagine the next generation with 10 seasons? Especially with how good the last couple of seasons are. I usually don't watch the 7th season of Next Gen just because I know it's coming to an end. And it gets so good that I don't want it to end. But I have been, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot about this episode, and it's so good. I think 7th season is ideal. No! I want shows to never end. Like Frasier. So I watch Frasier every single day, and that show's 11 seasons, and every time I'm like, I don't want it to end. There needs to be more. It can't end. I want it to never end. Just go on forever and ever. So I'm learning now with this, the more difficult it is for me to push, that usually means it's getting full, which is not fun. Oh, I'm getting so tired. I need to paint. I have this painting I'm almost done with that I need to finish. Let's see. I wish Enterprise got 7 seasons. Me too. I liked Enterprise. A lot of people don't, but I really did. I really liked DePaul. She was and Trip too, even. With what they did to him. I liked all of them. Like, they all grow on you. The one thing I didn't like in Enterprise, I did not like the Mirror Mirror universe. Which, I mean, they have to have one in every single Star Trek, it feels like. But I did not like the Enterprise one. Especially since you know that the show is almost over. And it's like the last couple episodes are the Mirror Mirror. And I'm like, this is filler episodes. I don't want to watch it. But I thought Archer was a good captain. And like Trip was awesome. And just, it was so good. And it ended. And even like the stuff with the Andorians and the start of the Federation. I'm like, come on. This is great. The Vulcan stuff got a little weird, though. Like that, I'm like, okay, some of these Vulcans are bad, and the Romulans are infiltrating the Vulcans. I'm like, really? Go. But hello, everyone. I still don't forgive them for killing Jeb. Oh, Shiny, I didn't know you watched it, and hello. Yeah, I didn't like that either. It pissed me off that they killed off Trip. He was fucking awesome. And I'm like, can't they have like some kind of temporal Cold War anomaly shit and save him like all the times that they saved everyone? Like, you did that guy dirty. But it's crazy to think that that show came out 19 years ago. And I was like, fucking A, man, really? That came out 19 years ago? Oh, I feel old. Like, I just realized the other day how old Lord of the Rings was. And I'm like, fucking A, man. 18-year-olds weren't alive when not Game of Thrones, when Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring came out. And I'm like, fucking A, really? God, I feel old. I remember the world losing its mind when all that stuff came out. And when the Return of the King came out, that theater was so packed. I tell ya. I mean, usually my parents would wait like a couple weekends until the films were out, but my parents were like, no, we're going and seeing this damn movie opening weekend. And we, you always want to get there early so you can get seats because you couldn't order anything online beforehand and reserve your seats. And even though we got there like 2 hours before the movie came out and we still had to sit in the freaking handicap section. Oh, so good, though. Oh. If you guys, once I put these up on Etsy, if you guys order a bookmark, be aware how much time went into punching these damn holes in them. And this isn't thin paper either. This is thicker. That's what she said. I kind of like them without the tassel though now, because I'm like, oh, this is a pain in the ass. It's kind of nice without the tassel. But hey, it's coming along. It's coming. I wish I could just do them as like add-ons along with prints, because I'm trying to think of how much this is going to cost to ship, and just like the mailers themselves are going to be a pain in the butt. So I'm worried that like the cost for shipping is going to be the same amount as the bookmark, if not more than the bookmark. I did not think this through. I did not think it through. Maybe I'll have like a special little section that'll say you can get a bookmark along with a print. That'll just have to be strategic. I don't know, I guess. Do some with how to tassel. Sav, go to work. I'm just burning those calories off. I guess so. I guess I am, aren't I? What should I talk about? I'm kind of getting tired. My sleep schedule's off, so it's the daytime now. So I'm like, fucking A. I need to go to bed. I'm up all night. I was going to do 2 videos today, but I just don't feel like it. I was like, I need to do sign some prints and do a stream on my art channel. Get them watch hours up, guys. Oh my god, already? You're already full? Gosh dang it. Come on. Come on. I hear you in there. I hear you. Where you at? Where are they stuck at? Oh, there we go. I'm sure this is fun to listen to. Me shaking around the thing. Oh, so much better. That motion. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, my goodness. This is a pain in the butt. Oh, well. What's everyone up to? 93 people watching. Wow, there's 200 likes and there's only 93 people. Hello, everyone. What's going on? I already finished signing the Gina prints. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Maybe I'll go until 2 hours and then I'm going to end it at 2 hours. But this was a great, this is a great stream and great turnout. So thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. It's so kind of all of you to show up and just hang out with me for 2 hours. Let's see. What do you guys want me to talk about? Is there anything you got? Any questions on anything? Shiny, if streaming has taught me anything, people will watch anything. That's true. I mean, there's definitely a market for certain things on the internet, but there's been random times where I'm like, I'm just going to turn on the camera and start talking, and people listen, and they interact with it, so that's good. Oh, you know what? Fucking A, man. EFAP is on. Is it a good episode? What are they doing over there? I don't get notifications anymore, so I have to like manually go and check, and sometimes I lose my days. So I'm like, what day of the week is it? And then you check and see regular streams, and it's like, oh, okay, it's that day of the week because these people are on. Or like, you know, I know it's Saturday because EFAP is on Saturday. But then, of course, I have a boyfriend that works normal hours and is up in normal time. So on weekends, he usually wants to do stuff. And I'm like, baby, I'm sleeping. He's like, spend time with me. And I'm like, okay, you convinced me. And then I'm just, my sleep schedule gets fucked up. Fun stuff, fun stuff. But he called me earlier, like, you know, that's why I had to mute. But, you know, he wants another puppy. And I'm like, Tulip is going to be too much of a butt. EFAP, why you are wrong about Batman and Superman with capital O opinions, Theo and Southpaw. Why you are wrong about Batman versus Superman? You mean like why people think are wrong about it being good or wrong about it being bad? Uh-oh, this one I got messed up. Maybe I'll just keep the ones that are messed up myself. I'm not really a fan of the DCEU, but I am kind of biased because I really don't like Ben Affleck as Batman. Like I hate him as Batman. I like George Clooney better as Batman. Like that's how much I don't like Ben Affleck as Batman. But then I watched this one movie, and it's a great Batman movie, but it's not a Batman movie. And I'm actually going to do a video about it and say like this is the best Batman movie ever that nobody realizes is a Batman movie. But it changed my perspective. I feel like I need to go back and rewatch all these movies because I didn't like Man of Steel. My biggest thing with that though is that I hated how they changed. Oh my God, why am I blanking his name? Oh my God. Fucking A, why am I blanking his name? But Dad Kent. Oh my God, Kevin Costner. I did not like his death. I did not like that it was something that Superman could have prevented. I think, you know, that's why his death is so important and, you know, in the Superman mythology is because, you know, Clark has all of the superhero powers and he couldn't save his dad because he, you know, he had a heart attack and, you know, Superman can't control that. And I thought that was such an important moment for Superman. And to have Kevin Costner die the way that he did, which I'm like, it just pissed me off because I'm just like, Jonathan, yes. Oh my God. Yes, that's my cousin's name. I can't. God, why did I just have a brain fart? It's probably because I'm tired. And when I think of Kevin Costner, I just think of Kevin Costner. Doesn't matter if he's Robin Hood. Doesn't matter if he's in Waterworld. Doesn't matter what movie Kevin Costner is in. He's always just in my mind, Kevin Costner. I'm okay with Affleck, but the script is terrible. See, I don't like him as a superhero. I can't like not see him as Ben Affleck. Like I don't know. I don't see him as Bruce Wayne. I don't see him as Batman. And it especially pissed me off in that one movie because he's just like, he goes to that party and yeah, Wonder Woman's there. Clark Kent is there. He steals a freaking flash drive and then he's sitting at a computer in his house watching shit from a flash drive that he uploaded. I'm like, no. Batman would be the one out getting the footage that's getting put onto the flash drive. Batman wouldn't be sitting there doing something I could do. Like, that's one thing that really takes me out of a movie is if I can do it. If this is a movie about superheroes and I can do that, it takes me out of the movie. And what he did in that movie, I'm like, I could have done that, you know? And so it frustrates me. Affleck exudes douchebag, kinda. But also, here's the thing. Everyone talks about him getting all beefed up for that movie, and I just look at him and I'm like, he doesn't look like he's in shape like Henry Cavill. He looks like he's fat. And like even with the bat suit, I'm like, he looks like he's fat. It doesn't look like he's muscular. He looks like a dad that put on a suit that had fake muscles, and he looks fat. You know, He doesn't look in shape. Oh my God. So that asshole that I was bitching about, oh my God, this is just going to put me in a bad mood. I hate this. Somebody is an asshole and you point out the fact that they're an asshole and then they say, learn how to take criticism. It's like, I am very good at taking criticism. Hey, if they watch the stream where I was painting this Gina painting, you know, John and Ethan pointed out problems with it and I fixed it. I'm very capable of taking criticism, but bitching at me and accusing me of something and then getting called out on that and then saying I'm not able to take criticism, that pisses me off. So that person decided to comment back after my comment, and then they, you know, talked down to me because of my age and then said I needed to take criticism better, and then holds over my head that they bought prints. I'm almost at that point where I'm like, tell me your order number and I'll refund you, because I don't want your money, and I don't really feel like sending this ungrateful asshole prints of my artwork. That just really irritates me. They're just projecting. It really pisses me off because I'm just like, I painted this before any of Gina's freaking controversy. And I do this with all of my paintings. I make prints of them and I sell them on my Etsy. I don't think that that's controversial because it's something that every artist does. But then going and criticizing me because of something that happened that nobody saw coming. Well, I guess some people saw it coming, but I could have never predicted that that was going to happen and coincide with me finishing a painting I had literally been working on for over a month, and when I made prints, and then accusing me of capitalizing on that. That's so beyond fucked up. And then getting me explaining that, and them it really pisses me off. So lack of awareness pisses you off. That's a difficult character build. Yeah. You know, yes, lack of awareness does very much piss me off. It's just being an asshole also pisses me off too. Stupid people and assholes, you know, stuff like that. And then, you know, talking down to me because of my age. It's like, you're the one that's being an asshole. And if you're going to talk down to me because of my age, the fact that you're older than me and, you know, patronizing me, I mean, that says more about you than it does me. But, yeah, here, I'm going to share it with you so you guys can see what this asshole said. But, here we go. You guys can suffer my pain with me. I'll make it big. Yeah, look at this. And again, it's like, if Gina saw anything wrong with it, all she has to do is message me. But see, like, this was over. I posted this on my main community tab. And then, you know, this person, I think your artwork is great. I have a couple of your prints, but I think you're capitalizing on Gina's unfortunate situation, Anna. Oh, Tulip, what is it? Like, they specifically said this to be an asshole to me. Come here. What is it? What is it? I'm doing work, Baba. What is it? Hi. Hi, what is, you want to come see me? You can come see me? Hi. I don't have nothing. I have no food. We're all, well, you are 7, right? Well, no, I'm 9. But then it's just like, really, guy? Like, really? And then, okay, millennial. Like, that just makes me want to refund them. What do you want? Oh, now you want back outside because you know I don't have food. I love you too, Tulip. Yeah, shit like that just pisses me off. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm venting. I get irritated when people are assholes and when people are stupid. I get grouchy when I'm sleepy, if anyone was wondering. And I don't sleep that much or very often. So, fact that it's time for me to go to sleep is, you know. I don't know. Would it be too much of an asshole for me to refund the guy because he's an asshole? I don't know. I feel like that might be a little too mean. But, I mean, if they want to buy my prints, they can buy my prints. But holding that over my head and saying, oh, well, I paid for this, so I can criticize you on something that is, you know, just a made-up situation. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just rambling because I'm irritated. Did you see Young Ripa's video on the Black Superman announcement? Yeah, I did a video on it, too. I did a video on it. It's on my main channel. What is it, Bubba? What is it? Oh, did P just put you outside? Are you going to hang out with me? Oh, you going to guard me? Oh, good girl. Oh, Sav's back. Hi. What's up?
Hi. I don't know what happened. The parents aren't answering, so I think they forgot. But yeah, so I'm just waiting. I left them a message. We'll see.
All right. What do you think of my predicament, Sav?
What predicament?
The one with the asshole.
What asshole? I literally just hopped on right now. Like I don't know what's going on.
Oh no! So I posted that I was streaming. Here, I'm gonna put the link so you can go read it. I posted that I was streaming, and this person said I was capitalizing on Gina's like situation, and I'm like, I painted this before that happened, and you know, I just happened to finish it like right before, you know, what, like a week or two before she got fired, and my prints came in like right around the time that she got fired. And so they're saying I'm capitalizing on her situation. I'm like, what? Like, I literally do this for every character and every painting that I've done, you know? And so I pointed that out, and then they called me a millennial and said I was overreacting and I couldn't take criticism.
I don't even see that as criticism. It's
not criticism. It's just being a person being an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a condescending asshole isn't criticism. It's just being a condescending asshole. Well, I was going to cut it off at 2 hours, but now that you're back, we can talk more. And I'm almost done with this stack.
Ooh, one stack.
I know, one stack, and there's like 100 of all of them.
But yeah, you should do some.
I figured I should do something with these, considering like they've just been sitting here.
You should do some without a tassel and some with.
Yeah, I think maybe. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know. People like the tassel though. I'm just worried about, because you know, I use these like thick mailers so that way things don't get damaged. And so the shipping does get kind of expensive because I have it like automatically calculate for area and region and how much the post office will charge. So I'm like, I don't want it to end up being more expensive, like the shipping be more expensive than the damn bookmark, but also I don't want to sell bookmarks for like uber expensive.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just do it where you get all of them, so I won't sell them individually. You'll just get all of them. I think that, yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to do that. I just figured out a solution to my problem.
We do packs of 2 at the least. And you could do the pack, like the full pack. You have all of them.
I mean, because I don't have to like pick and choose which two. I'd rather just do all of them.
Oh, that's true. And do this too, since like I said, if you want, you could do some with or without the tassel. If the ones with the tassel are selling more, you could always just give them more tassels.
Oh, guys, yeah, super chats. This channel isn't monetized. That's actually why I'm streaming, is so that way I can get watch hours up, and also I just kind of want to have all of my art streams in one place. But here, this is my it's my Streamlabs thing. So let me get the banner up. So if you guys actually want to super chat me, you have to do it through Streamlabs. and then I can pull it up and I can read it through Streamlabs. But that's the way if you guys want to send super chats. Oh shit. All right. Well, I have to update Streamlabs. But if you guys want to super chat, you guys can do it there. Which, thank you. You don't have to. Like, it's not mandatory. I'm still keeping an eye on the chat, and I'll read comments that I think I can respond to. But
Well, Dissolution Man says he has $1 saved just for you for your first monetized stream.
Oh, well, thank you for my first monetized stream. Oh, well, thank you. That's kind. I realized I looked on my thing and I'm like, I've been super chatting my friend like anytime I see that he's live, and I just super chat, shave your fucking face, because he has this beard and he looks better without the beard. I'm like, shave your damn face. Even Peaches said that. He's like, what's with his beard? And I'm like, I don't know. He needs to shave it. Maybe it's 4,000. 4,000 what? I think you need 1,000 watch hours before being... No, it's 4,000. You need 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. So this will definitely help it. So maybe I'll just do... I don't know. Maybe I'll do a few streams. Maybe I'll do a draw over stream that'll make people go insane. Did you see how much people lost their shits at for the She-Hulk one I did?
Mm-hmm.
That was just insanity. It's almost as bad as the Snowflake and Safe Space shit. But there you go. Got one stack done. Guess I'll do these ones next. Oh my god, I'm so tired. My sleep schedule's so messed up, Sav.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just nights turn into days, days turn into nights, and I'm at that point where if the sun's out, I know it's time for me to go to bed.
I usually try to be asleep by midnight, but lately I keep going to bed between 1 and 2.
See, I'm like waking up at like 9, and it's nice. But you know me, I'm more of a night owl.
Yeah. I don't like sleeping in. When I sleep in past 9 or 10, I feel like I'm wasting my morning.
Yeah.
I like being up between 7 and 8.
Oh my god, this is messed up again.
I'm just happy my body doesn't wake me up between 5 and 6 anymore.
Yeah, I like waking up that early, or I like being up that early. I usually like to go to bed around 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. And so I'm awake during that early morning, so I feel like I'm being productive. When in reality, I'm like, oh, I'm just awake at the wee hours of the morning.
No, but like when my body would wake me up between 5 and 6, it didn't matter how late I would go to bed. I would still wake up between 5 and 6.
What is going on? I guess
That's
let's skip
a pain in
this.
the ass. Nope, they're still not there. No message.
What?
I like still have my Zoom meeting open, and I'm like waiting to see if they'll drop in, but I haven't received a message or a call, so
They probably forgot.
yeah. I mean,
Is it just one kid in your class?
No, it's 2. It's from one family. Well, it's like 2.5 because the third kid is really young, and depending on how he feels, he might do the stream, or he might do the class, or he might not. So like the first class we did, he did it. The second one, he didn't want to.
How little is he?
He is about 5 or 6.
He's a little youngin'.
Yeah, because the other 2 are like 10 and 12. So with him, I have to simplify it a bit more. Which is fine because, like, when I worked at the art school, most of my students are between the ages of 5 and 7, 5 and 8. I think I had one 9-year-old, but eventually she got moved up to the other class.
Mm. What age do you find are the easiest to teach? Or is there like not much of a difference?
I don't know. I guess I just like that age. You know, even though having a class of 15, it wasn't that bad to keep their attention for 2 hours. On Zoom, though, it's a lot harder because when I tried practicing with Monkey, like, she would not pay attention at all. She would follow what I show her.
Oh.
She would follow
Oh, hey.
steps.
Oh, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. I don't think you said anything. There's no message on here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it doesn't show up any message. I don't know if I have to connect it. Usually before it would show a message. But thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it doesn't say the message. So if you do super chat something, you can put a message in there. But thank you from X-Wing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll see if there's anything you say in the chat.
But yeah, it was hard to keep Monkey's attention span. She always got distracted.
Yeah, that's what I feel like what happened with all little kids. You just get distracted very easily.
I know, but it was just me and her compared to me being physically there with 15 other kids.
Did your mom ask you to like do that for her? Or did you just do it for fun?
Well, both. A little bit of both. Okay, well, Eve wanted to. Huh?
How is your mom?
Good.
Yeah. How's the baby?
I haven't talked to her.
What?
I haven't really talked to her.
That's okay. I haven't talked to my mom either. How's Izzy?
She's good. I saw her last weekend, 2 weekends ago. She stopped by for a little bit. She was killing time because Poppy was getting his teeth fixed.
Oh, she got his teeth fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. I remember she was saying that was going to be really expensive.
It ended up being cheaper than what she expected because, well, I guess February at this one veterinary place, they have a deal where it's like 50% off.
Oh, that's
or
awesome.
40. No, it's 40% off. So instead of it would have been $1,000, but it ended up being $600. But because they had to actually remove some of his teeth, somehow it ended up being cheaper. So she paid like a little over $400.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, he has an old dog, so.
Yeah, that's cheaper than I would have thought.
It was funny. She's like, I tried to get pet insurance for him, but they denied me because he's too old. And I was like, well, that sucks.
Ugh. How are Sokka's teeth?
Oh, they're clean. I make sure of it. Like, I know you're supposed to take care of your dog's teeth.
How do you take care of a dog's teeth?
You're supposed to brush them, like, at least 3 times a week.
Oh, Tulip would kill me if I did that. But it looks like I'm going to have to start.
Brush them, or... So I have a toy that he chews on that's supposed to help clean his teeth. And then I have this little, like, dental health solution that you put in their water. So that's what I put in him and Lily's water to help clean their teeth. Although Lily's teeth are really bad, so there's no way of fixing that. But that's not my fault. No one listens to me when I tell them how to take care of their dog.
Oh, Martin Jorson, I did put a message, but no worries. Your art is awesome. Oh, well, thank you. It doesn't show up on here. Usually it shows up with it. It just said that it did. That's weird. Let me try to refresh it because it usually shows even the past ones that came through. Maybe it's because I didn't connect it to YouTube. Let's try that again then.
There's a special chew treat that you can give your dog meant for cleaning teeth. Yeah, I have treats for him too that help clean his teeth. So like I'm on top of it because
you use
I know
Greenies?
better. Huh?
Greenies?
Greenies?
They're they kind of look like toothbrushes, but they're like little green treats that you can give them that taste like mint or something, so it makes their breath good.
I think that's what I have. It looks like a little heart toothbrush on both ends. Like it looks like a brush on one side and then flip it and it's reversed. So I mean that's what I give him once in a while. But like, yeah, I'm on top of that shit. I'll even open his mouth and be like, let me check because I need to be sure. I'm so paranoid.
Does he have all his shots?
Huh?
Does he have all of his shots?
Yeah.
I was gonna say we should go to the dog beach.
I want to go to the beach. Although, like, yeah, I just miss the beach.
I go all the time. You know what? Maybe I'll
you
tell
live
Peaches,
closer
let's
to
go to the beach.
I live closer to the desert.
I know you do. Maybe that's what I should do. I'll tell Peaches, hey, let's go to the beach, and I'll just pass out on the beach and tan my legs.
No, I actually, this summer, I really want to go to the Devil's Punch Bowl.
Where's that?
Going towards Lancaster, I believe. It's like close. My aunt lives in Lancaster, so it's close to her house. So
wait, it's a spot in the desert?
Yeah.
What is it? Just a desert?
No, there's a river out there. The water's freezing cold, but it feels so nice with the heat. And then I've never been to the Devil's Punch Bowl, but Izzy's gone.
Google it so we can look at pictures.
Okay.
Oh my God, thank you. Okay, so yes, there's a message there. Do commentary of Batman versus Superman. Also, Zack Snyder says he's a fan of The Dark Knight Returns. Oh, damn it, let me update this. The message went away. The Dark Knight Returns. Oh, God damn it. Why won't it show me the message? Okay, well, I was able to see a section of it. Maybe it'll show me here. No. Damn it. Why is it not showing me? Oh, maybe they're turned off? Huh. That's weird. The Dark Knight Returns is overrated. Is that the last one? What was that? What's The Dark Knight Returns? I don't remember The Dark Knight Returns. I remember... What? It's a Dark Knight... What is it? What's the last one? I don't remember. I didn't like that one.
Yeah, it
oh,
is
by Frank Miller. No, the comic. Yeah. Oh, the comic. Sorry, I'm thinking of movies. Now it's like Dark Knight Returns. Oh, this thing comes all the way out. Oh, that makes it so much easier on me. Okay, sorry, the thing got cut off. I don't know why it's not showing up. I think it's because I didn't connect it to my YouTube. Because before it used to stay up on the Streamlabs thing. There's probably a way to find it. I just don't know. But thank you. The other one, it didn't show a message at all. That one, it did. But thank you.
Okay, found it.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched that movie, the Don't Dox Yourself. Show pictures of it.
What? No, this is like it's in Pear Blossom Park, so this is a map of where it's at.
Okay, show pictures.
It's not me. That's not where I live. This is the desert. So it's in between Little Rock and where I just saw Lancaster. Am I blind? Lancaster was like around here.
Kind of out that way.
Yeah. So, and this is what it looks like.
Oh, The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, okay, that was what I was thinking. Oh, that looks awesome. We should go.
I want to. That, and I also want to go stargazing in where is it at? Here somewhere. Joshua Tree.
Oh yeah, Joshua Tree would be nice. I'm just kind of pissed about all those dumbasses that destroyed the trees.
What?
You didn't hear about that? Yeah,
No.
when COVID happened, there was all the national parks got shut down, so there was no park rangers out there, and so a bunch of dumbasses went and they vandalized all the trees.
Actually, you know what? I think I remember hearing that. Fuckers.
I know. Freaking assholes.
Yeah. Awesome. Lancaster was just right. Like, Lancaster's in this area. Oh, it's right here. Duh. It's up above Palmdale. I don't know why that was like down here. I was like, it shouldn't be on the mountains, but no. Because my aunt lives like in this little area.
My princess. Hi, little girl. What do you want? Oh, so Peaches has puppy fever, Sav, and he wants to get another puppy. And I'm like,
I heard.
Such a butt. What?
I heard. I did hear that because like it was like right when I exited out of your video.
Oh. Come here. Come here. You guys want to see her little paws? Look at, there's Tulip's paws. Like she looks like a Grinch. She got little Grinch feet. My little princess. My princess. Look at her.
See, Sokka's lashes are so long, it makes me think of a who.
Oh, Tulip. Did you hear that little oink? Oh, your belly's full. That means you had food. That means you're going to go big poops later. Good girl, go big poops. Oh, is those the parents calling you?
No, that was my grandma's medication alarm. I forgot to turn it off. What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna check. No, still nothing. Okay. I guess it ain't happening. It's been like over half an hour. Almost half an hour.
Cool, you can hang out with me.
I actually need to clean my room. It's a mess.
Oh, mine is too. I just don't have anywhere to put anything.
I can see half a dog.
What was that?
I was just reading the comments. It says I can see half a dog.
Yeah. T-shirt ordered Cara Dune and Anna shirt. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. People have been posting that they got their T-shirts. I'm like, really? I ordered T-shirts one time from there, and it took like a month for them to come in. I was pissed. But that's awesome. Everyone's getting it. Yeah, and they seem to look really nice. Like Cecil even posted, and he's just like, oh, yeah, mine came in. It looks nice. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I'm glad. I'm really glad. But the thing is, I want to order them, but I don't want to wear them. I want Peaches to wear them, so I might just order them for Peaches. You want some, Sab? Do you want to wear my artwork? I'll send it to you.
Sure.
All right. Do you want the one with me on it or the one with Gina Carano on it?
I'll take the one with you on it.
Oh, really? All right. You got to wear a t-shirt with my face on it.
I'll be like, this is my best friend, and people will think I'm crazy because they don't know what that is. We're best friend. Like, this girl just desperately wants to be Anna's best friend.
Like, I know her. Oh my goodness, Tulip. Oh my goodness. You are the cutest, sweetest little angel Hawaii world. But what do you think? Should I get another puppy, Sav?
Are you going to get another Pekingese or?
Pekingese. This is a Pekingese house. We need Pekingese.
I know. I'm like, I want another puppy. I want another schnauzer.
Sometimes they need a friend. That's the
I
thing.
know.
They need friends.
Sokka needs a friend. Like, I want him to play with other dogs, and Lily's not the best dog to play with because she's a bitch. Yeah, literally and figuratively.
I wonder if Sokka and Tulip would get along.
he just wants to play, but since Lily's so old and she's half his size, like she's not up for it. All she wants to do is lay in her bed all day.
Mm.
And when she does want to play, which is like for 5 minutes, she only wants to play with like my aunt or my grandpa. She doesn't want to play. I'll try playing with her sometimes, but like, no, she doesn't.
Is there like a dog park around you? Maybe I'll drive up, and if I don't know, are you still like not seeing anyone because of COVID?
Yeah, especially because like my grandma, she just
Yeah.
got off her chemo yesterday.
Oh.
So right now it's like a no-go for seeing anybody. And she's supposed to be getting her vaccine next month. So
Okay.
once like we're all, because like we like in order for my aunt and I to actually be there for my grandma and actually go out and get stuff, because like there's so much stuff we need for the house, but we haven't been able to go because of my grandparents.
Yeah.
So like once we're vaccinated and we're able to go out and about, then maybe. There is a dog park though. It's not the best dog park, but there's one like a 2-minute drive from here.
No, there's this nursery by where you live. So I took out this one bush, and I told Peaches, because I was like, babe, can you just take out this root for me? And he's like, no. And I'm like, because him and Bella were shooting the BB gun. And I'm like, babe, please. And he's like, you can do it. I believe in you. And I'm like, if I do this, you got to get me like a new flower. And so he said, yeah. So I took out the ugly bush, and so he's got to buy me a new rose bush. So there's this one nursery out by where you live that has like a bunch of roses. So I'm going to go find it. You got to get me new roses. Oh my God. I never want to do this again. This is so much. I just want to go to sleep.
I could just picture my palms hurting just from doing
What?
that. I could picture my palms hurting.
Just a little bit. Mine are kind of rough already, though.
I'll
The
be
one
right
thing I was supposed to do is this painting, so I'm kind of worried it's gonna be dry. I'm gonna have to redo parts of it, but whatever.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'll just do that painting. I won't stop until it's done. Or I guess tonight when I wake up. There we go. There we go. It's coming along. The stack is gone. And hello, thank you to all the 73 people that are still in here. I guess I could answer. Let me get this. If there's like art questions or anything. I know I'm just kind of hole punching things now because I finished signing stuff. Let's see. And this is actually going to be I'm not going to leave this live on my channel, but I'll just leave it unlisted. But it will be re-uploaded to my That Star Wars Girl live channel. So if anyone wants to watch my live streams, because even though this is an art channel, it is going to be still centered around just video content, not live streaming. But my live channel is built for re-uploading live streams, so that channel is known for like the longer videos. So that's how the algorithm works with it. Honestly, the best way to explain the YouTube algorithm, it's like if you ever watch that really depressing Adam Sandler movie called Click, that's the YouTube algorithm. You have fun on YouTube at first, but then it memorizes your patterns and it programs itself based on that. So, yeah. Fun stuff, right? Yeah, only do rectangle bookmarks if gonna seal them with plastic. Oh yeah, for lamination. Yeah, I'm learning that. I am learning that. This is a pain in the ass. It is what it is. You back?
Yeah. I want to go get Sokka because he was outside for a while. Ow! Don't do that.
Is he pretty good about staying outside?
Yeah. He only barks when he wants to come inside because it's too cold or He's thirsty because their water jug is inside the house.
Mm.
Hey, chickies. Hi.
Does everyone love him?
Yeah, they love him. It's funny because my grandpa really did not want another dog. He's the one who loves them the most.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not more than I do, but like out of the three, like other people in the house, he's the one who loves them the most, and he babies him. Oh, Saka. Oh, you so darn cute. Ah, no biting. You be nice. No.
I feel like him and Tulip would get along.
He just wants a friend to play with, and I don't want him to be aggressive with other dogs. And like I said, Lily's not the best example. Like I was playing fetch with him inside the house, and so I would play. Like you've been in the house, so I would throw from the dining room through the doorway or the entranceway to the living room. I would throw his toy, and I would make sure like it wouldn't hit her bed because her bed's kind of in the way. So I throw it at an angle so it's nowhere near her. But whenever he would run by, she would snarl at him, growl at him, bark at him.
What a little butt.
Yeah, and I'm like, Lily, he's not doing anything new. He's not in your space. He's not in your face. Like, chill.
She's just old.
She's a like to call her a bougie ass, salty ass bitch. Because she's very picky about her food lately. She's been very picky about her food lately.
I think I'm gonna finish this stack and then go to bed because I am so tired. I need sleep.
Yeah, you do. Oh, also Lily turned 14 2 days ago.
Oh, happy birthday, Lily. Tulip's birthday is November 30th. She is a little Sagittarius little shit.
Sokka's a Cancer.
Aw. My sister was a Cancer.
His birthday's coming up. It's on June 25th.
That was Ellen's birthday.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, Sokka.
What time was he born, do you know?
No.
Yeah, my dad's birthday is July 13th, and Ellen's birthday was June 25th. So they were both Cancers. My mom just had her birthday. She's February 7th. She's an Aquarius. Aquariuses are the worst, though.
That's my mom. Oh, no. Never mind. She's not. She's a Sagittarius.
I get along pretty well with almost every sign, but there's always been something about Aquariuses that I'm like, it is so difficult to get along with.
I think it's funny that my parents, I don't get along with them that much, or like I don't see the eye with them, eye to eye. They're both Scorpio.
Usually, like family members, because they, they're family, so they drive you crazy. But I'm talking about like outside of family, like people that you're not blood related to or marriage related to, so you don't have to. It's not, you're required to like them.
But I just think it's funny. It's like they're both Scorpio and Sagittarius, yet my best friends are Scorpio and Sagittarius.
Which one's the Scorpio?
My dad.
Oh, yeah. Well, Scorpio men are very different than Scorpio women. Except for, like, the certain thing. But your mom's a Sagittarius. That makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm.
What's Izzy? Is she a Libra, too?
A Libra, yeah.
Well, see, you're, like, the only Virgo I like. But to be fair, I don't know very many Virgos outside of you.
Natalie is a Virgo. Do you remember Kimberly?
Oh, yeah, they both are.
Yeah, they're both Virgos. Kim's birthday is September 2nd, and then Natalie's was the 12th, which I remembered because I was like, hey, it's your birthday. It's my birthday backwards. So, or like, yeah.
Anna, will you draw Henry Cavill in order to get him to like you? My rule of thumb with guys is if they don't like me, for one, the physical aspect, and two, the personality, then I'm not going to try to make them like me. And that's a level of creepiness I don't want to cross. Like, I feel like if I start drawing pictures of Henry Cavill, he's going to get a restraining order. Like, that is just it. I don't know. I never want to be that. Remember Napoleon Dynamite when he draws the picture of the girl and, like, he sends her the letter saying, like, go out to the prom with me, and the mom makes her? Like, I never want to be the person that drew the Napoleon Dynamite picture and just, like, the other person looking at it, like, with disgust. So, yeah, that would just immediately result in a restraining order, I feel like, at the level that I've been simping. There's even levels, boundaries that I will not cross, and that's one of them. What do you think? Do you think it would be too much of a boundary for me to draw a picture of Henry Cavill?
No, I don't. Yes and no.
Like, come on, that would be really fucking weird if I'm doing like an oil painting of him and, you know, he goes and looks at my YouTube videos and I'm like, Henry Cavill, super simp. My uterus exploding over him building the PC. He's going to get creeped out. Like, that's creepy stalker fanish. And I'm already creepy stalker fanish enough than it already. I don't need to go that level. I don't know, maybe it's not, but you know what I found out though, Sav? So a bunch of my friends know him, or they know people that do know him that could get in contact with him very easily, and I'm just like, ugh.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, your next painting, your next portrait should be my husband. And I would definitely wear a shirt with my husband on it. I'll buy all your
which movie? Which Star Wars movie of him?
Preferably the third one.
Oh, okay, with the beard and short hair, not the Jedi mullet.
No.
For those of you who don't know, Savannah's in love with Ewan McGregor.
I still love his Jedi mullet, but as I got older, I was like, no, I prefer the short hair.
I don't know, I go through phases. I think Anakin was cute in Attack of the Clones. But then I remember being little and like when he in Revenge of the Sith, I'm like with that long hair, I was like, ooh, that works on him. You know?
I just remember my cousin and my sister like, Anakin's cute, and I'm like, Obi-Wan Kenobi's hot.
You underestimate how much of a geek he is. Okay, well here. I was thinking of doing one of his dog, because that I'm like, okay, that might not be as creepy. But still, it's still too creepy. Also,
like something he find, I don't know.
Well, honestly, I mean, maybe if he's in Star Wars, but I have to justify the way I look at it. If I'm going to do art, I still need to be able to sell it. And so I can't paint things that I want to look at and drool over. So that's why, like, everything I've been painting, if it's Star Wars related, it's something that I can sell, you know? And I already have so many projects in the works that doing that, not only I'm like, that's creepy, but I have other projects I need to get to first. Like, I really want to finish this R2-D2 painting, and I just don't have time. And then the Bo-Katan painting as well. But I'm like, I gotta paint stuff that I can also sell.
Yeah, like Obi-Wan.
Yeah, paint damn Obi-Wan. All right. I am done with this deck. I need to go to bed. And I hear Peaches out there, so I'm like, I also gotta see him too, because I miss him. He was sleeping while I was awake. But all right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for coming to my first art stream. I really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed and ring the bell for notifications. Maybe I'll go live later on my main channel when I'm awake, and I don't know, do a gaming stream. But I got to clean up my desk, and I mean, maybe I'll come back later on this channel and finish hole punching these damn things. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and thank you so much for being here. And Sav, is there anything you want to plug before we leave?
You could follow me on Twitch. I will be streaming tomorrow at 11 a.m. California time. I'll be finishing that Poison Ivy and Catwoman drawing. And you could also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Sketch Savvy. So yeah.
And you can follow me on Instagram. It's the Art of Anna TSWG Studios, which the link for that is in the description of this video. And then you can also oh my god, I just had a brain fart. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm falling asleep. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And until next time, have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone.
I'll tell you where I thought I came in the forest, when the lightsaber goes like this and flies off. I said, oh, what a great entrance. Ah! Ray caught it? She hasn't even been to Dagobah for training.